With the world watching, Pope Francis welcomed President Donald Trump to the Vatican. A first face-to-face meeting between the leaders. And despite an initial reception from the Pope that many observers thought was far chillier than normal, the meeting eventually warmed up. At one point, there was even an exchange of gifts. Analysts say that was always to be expected.
Anytime, the Vatican Secretary of State prepares a meeting, they try to focus on positive things, on things they can agree with more than on things they can disagree with.
While discussions lasted just over half an hour, they were held behind closed doors. And most believe contentious issues such as immigration and climate change were not addressed. A statement released later by the Vatican said that, among other things, the discussions enabled an exchange of views on various themes relating to international affairs and the promotion of peace in the world through political negotiation and interreligious dialogue. Considering how publicly Pope Francis and President Trump have clashed in the past, the tensions underlying the run-up to this meeting were quite apparent. Despite all that, it seems both men chose to keep the atmosphere surrounding this visit as cordial as possible. Security was tight, but crowds still gathered outside. People who would have much rather caught a glimpse of the Pope than the President.
Because Trump is here, we wanted to see the Peter's Dome too. But now it's for all the people close.
While diplomacy wasn't foremost on their minds, many thought the meeting would probably and eventually lead to good things.
They could probably look at issues that, immigration and all that stuff, that they might be able to work out something. But I suppose meeting people face to face, you get a better concept and you get to know them a bit better. So hopefully they can sit down and just get to know each other and maybe come up to some agreement.
Vatican observers, though, say tangible results would only be seen further down the road.
None of the diplomatic meetings have a short-term return. It can never happen because it's a matter of talks, diplomacy, and a lot of issues. There's a state interest and there's the Vatican City State that is a state as well, but there's a moral interest in the world.
And while the meeting was significant, the visit was also short. President Trump departed from Rome just a few hours after seeing the Pope. Mohammed, Jamjoom, Jazeera, Rome.